Break the House Blackjack is an exciting optional bonus wager that can be added to any double, 6, or 8 deck blackjack game on your floor. Break the House Blackjack is a great closing hand side wager because all players at the table are simply hoping that the dealer busts his or her hand in order to get paid out on this wager. Just like any optional blackjack wager, players will simply start by placing their main bet, and then if they so choose, they can place the optional bonus wager by placing the desired amount in the bonus wager circle. So of course, players do not have to play, so we can simply play the base game with the underlying game of blackjack unaffected, so the game is of course not altered whatsoever. There is one catch to this wager where if all players bust their hands or have blackjack and there's no live players in the hand against the dealer will still play out their hand to the conclusion in order to see if players win on their Break the House Blackjack bonus wager. So then, once the game begins, blackjack carries on as normal. Players will be dealt their hands. And then, of course, they'll make their decisions. Here, both players will obviously stay versus dealer 3. So the dealer will expose their cards and carry out the hand. Here, as you can see, the dealer busted. So we have an any bust. It's unsuited, therefore it's the bottom payout. On this pay table, you'll see it's 2-1 on that bonus wager. Except, so when we're paying it out, the dealers will start by paying the base game, and they'll pay out the bonus wager according to the posted pay table. Here we have the same scenario. We have an even money on the base game, and then our 2-1 on the bonus. Now I'm simply going to deal out hands showing you all 6 of the pay events so you can get a feel for the wager, but simply that's how the first event would look. So we'll reset and start fresh. So again, as always, players will place their wagers and the hand will begin. Here again, both players will likely stay with the 16 versus the 5 and the 20 versus the 5. The dealer will expose the hand. And away, we have a suited 25. Therefore, we have any suited bust here, which is going to be good for 5-1 on that bonus wager. So as always, again, even money on the base game for the win. 5-1 for the bonus, even money, 5-1. That simple, clean, and easy. Let's reset and move on to the next event. Okay, players are ready. Hand continues. Here again, of course, we're demonstrating so the hands are set, but players would stay versus the 7. Let's see what happens here. Well, we have potential. Of course, we know what's coming. Here we have that 7, 8, 9 bust. On this pay table, you see it's unsuited, of course. So we're going to be good for 10-1 on that bonus. Start off as always. Base game pay. 10-1 here is a nice $50. Same thing for this player over here. Reset. You can see how quick and easy this wager is, and you can see how well this and empty the rack would work together. Hand begins. All right, we have a 20, and we have a 20 versus the 8, so we'll likely stay. And of course, we have the 3-8s event now, so on this pay table, the unsuited 3-8s is going to be good for 30-1. So as always, start off paying the base game, I'm sorry. And 30-1 here is going to be a nice $150. Right, as you can see, very simple and easy. I'm sure I don't have to, but I'll demonstrate the last 2 events anyway. Let's reset as always. Players are ready. Oop. Sorry, I messed up, but you get the gist. 18, 19 versus 7 is going to stay. And again, the 7, 8, 9 does not have to be sequential, but does have to be in the first 3 cards. Here, suited 7, 8, 9. We're going to be good for our 40-1 on that bonus, which we know is good for $200 on that $5 bet. Base game pays. Same scenario over here. And then, just for the fun of it, we'll move on to the last hand, which we know is going to be the 3 suited 8s, which is going to be a nice big winner for these players. And away we go, even though we know what's coming. Players are obviously going to stay. We again know what's coming. 3 suited 8s for the dealer for the bust. Player's base game gets 3 even money, but on this pay table we get our 200 to 1, which is a full grand. Even money. $1,000 for that 888 suited. And that's Break the House Blackjack.